Open a crate now? Yo, I might have to, bro. I'm opening its dupe. If I get the locust, I'm gonna go insane. No, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want this. Hold on. Let me open a dupe protected. If I get the locust, I'm blessed. If I get the locust, because I'm the only gun I need is the locust in terms of DLC weapons. We got the locust! We got the locust! In the middle of the desert universe! What the fuck? What the fuck? No fucking way! No way! No way, bro! This was the only DLC weapon I needed. So what's up guys, it's here, Mighty No or Quadigy. And man, I freaking love you guys, I really am blessed. But today, Operation Apocalypse Z has finally arrived. Well, not finally, it hasn't officially arrived, but we know pretty much everything about it. And in this video, I'll pretty much be covering everything that you need to know for this next operation. It's pretty big, pretty, lengthy, I guess you could say. It's pretty much zombie based, as you guys can see in the trailer. In the video that you're watching right now, as you guys can see, the giant robot from Origins is available in a multiplayer map. We're all killing each other. And right here in this trailer, they actually show up some of the DLC weapons. Like right here, we have the M16. The M16, if you slow down this frame, has the exact same weapon baseline. It just has an ACOG sight, so you can't recognize it as the M16. See? 3-round bursts. It fired 2 3-round bursts, and that's how we know it's the M16. So they have a zombies map that's pretty much playable here, as you guys can see. It's like a mix of Origins, their Eisendrock, some other things. Here in the second DLC map, we're playing in a museum pretty much just dedicated to all the zombies lore in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. There we have a Koshka Mastercraft. What else do we got here? We got like a Helion, and there's just some gunfights over here. There's a teleporter in that map, which I think is pretty cool. And here we got the big boy freaking Reapers, our new specialist in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. As you guys can see here, we're just going through the trailer really fast just to show how freaking powerful Reaper is going to look. Here's the nice little LMG as usual. That seems like an ICR variant. Here you have Annihilator killing somebody. Right here we have a new sniper rifle. This has to be the Javelina A850, by the way. So, new sniper for all you guys sniping out there really fast. And in Blackout, they changed up Alcatraz. They changed up the original map. They made the original Blackout map way more foggier. They made Alcatraz have a lot more zombies and even Brutus to spawn in. There we have a new LMG, I believe. I'm not sure what that one is. But right here, we got the baby Argus. As you guys can see, we got 3 new DLC weapons. The Argus, the M16, and whatever. What am I using? I can't even think what the other one was. A sniper, I guess. But zombies is also, included in this nice little trailer as well. So it's gonna be Nuketown base. Probably gonna have the bunker area. Maybe there'll be a teleporter to the moon or something. Who knows what's gonna happen with this last zombies map here. But yeah, let me know if you're excited for this. There's also a crossbow here at the end that you should definitely take note of. For the rest of the video, I'm gonna continue to explain what is coming in Operation Apocalypse Z and the 40 tiers that we're gonna get, as well as a little bit about Reaper gameplay, sticks and stones. So drop a like, guys, subscribe if you're new, turn on those notifications if you're excited. As you guys can see here, we have a roadmap for Operation Apocalypse Z that's pretty much detailing what kind of weapons we're gonna see, what content is gonna come first, and what kind of content might come after. So starting on the left there, we got Reaper coming in as a new specialist in the presence of Havana, which is a new map which is reimagined from BO1. So if you guys remember Havana from BO1, be ready for some amazingness there. We got the Blackout map updates, including Haunting Fog and Alcatraz Nightfall. Basically, Haunting Fog is just, they just put a whole bunch of fog and stronger zombies in the OG zombies map. And there's new wonder weapons that can be available in the future as well. It's its own playlist, so you're still gonna have the OG Blackout map, but you're also gonna have this very dense fog Blackout map, OG Blackout map that that has its own playlist, just so it doesn't piss off everybody, you know what I mean? And Alcatraz Nightfall is just pretty much Alcatraz except darker. Brutus spawns in, is gonna mess you up, and also Hellhounds come in as well, and even more zombies. So I don't know if I exactly like that, but if you're a Blackout player, let me know your opinion down below about the Alcatraz Nightfall. Not the biggest fan at least in my eyes. If you look below that, they kind of preview some items that are going to be available in the black market, including some specialist outfits. They got a Mastercraft Koshka right there, a zombie hand, and the crossbow. So that's a nice little preview on whatever we're going to get, which is pretty cool. I think that's in the reserves, if I'm not mistaken. I really hope I don't see that zombie hand reserves, because if I open an Ultra Weapon Bribe and I end up getting the zombie hand, I think I might throw my PS4 out the window or something, bro.
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
At launch of this operation, we're going to see Reaper, Sticks and Stones, and the Reaver and the Argus are going to be available in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 as new weapons. The Reaver is a crossbow, as mentioned before, and the Argus is the shotgun, as we've seen in the trailer already. Sticks and Stones is actually previewed right here. I'm going to show you some gameplay right here. As you can see, Sticks and Stones is played with a crossbow and a ballistic knife. Pretty much with the crossbow, you pretty much kill people and they explode on impact, which is pretty dope. You earn points the more people you kill, and you got the ballistic knife for extra points as well. The thing is, you also have a tomahawk, and if you tomahawk somebody, they lose all their score, and they're at last place basically. So it's a fun classic mode just for fun. No wagers or anything, which kind of sucks in my opinion. It's a nice party game mode for those of you that just want to have fun on Black Ops 4 and, you know, humiliate some people. There's gonna be some funny reactions when it comes to Sticks and Stones. So if you're excited for Sticks and Stones, let me know in the comment section below. Later during this season, we're going to see Jungle flooded as a new, weather map. And honestly, I can't imagine Jungle being flooded. I can't imagine that myself. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I'm not going to be looking forward to that. We got Party Game Mosh Pits, which is going to have Gun Game, Sticks and Stones, and whatever else is fun. You know, like Infected is coming back. And there's going to be new weapons later on during this season as well. The operation is going to be split into two halves, just like Spectre Rising Days of Summer was. So in the second half, we're going to see the M16 and the Javelina, because as you guys can see it by this roadmap, they're nowhere to be found. So that's where I think the M16 and Javelina will be. So in case you were saving your Ultra Weapon Bribes for the M16 or the Javelina, you might want to continue to saving them for later on, or you could use them to get the weapons now that you have, and then get the new Weapon Bribe that you're getting out of tiers, and save that for the Javelina or the M16. So keep that in mind. And obviously there's Black Ops Pass content, which includes 3 new DLC maps, and Alpha Omega, the new Zombies map. But before we get to all of that, let's go straight to the black market and see what they detailed in the black market and what we're going to know. So for this operation, it's going to be 40 tiers instead of 50 tiers. I'm going to guess we have the same amount of time to get these items in the 40 tiers. You know, it was 35 days for Spectre Rising, 35 days for Days of Summer. I'm going to guess it's 35 days for Operation Apocalypse Z, at least this first half. And it's going to include an Ultra Weapon Bribe, as you guys can see here. We don't know where within the tiers it's going to be. It didn't conclude that it's going to be at the end. So that's what I'm kind of curious about, like what exactly is in the tiers. So we know the Ultra Weapon Bribe is somewhere in those 40 tiers. Reaper's going to be at tier 1, like we know. They noted that 3 new black market weapons, the Argus, the Crossbow, and the Zombie Hand. The Zombie Hand is a melee weapon, and usually that's in the tiers. But in this, I guess you can say paragraph or descriptions, they never mention the Zombie Hand being in the tiers or being exactly in the reserves. The Argus and the Crossbow sound like they're going to be in the reserves. But the melee weapon, it should be in the tiers, but we don't know if it's going to end up in the reserves, which would be really messed up. We got new Blackout characters such as Rustman and Danny Trejo from Call of the Dead in Black Ops 1. We got new Mark II weapons, including the MOG 12, the Saug 9mm, and the Vendetta Mark II. I made a video yesterday detailing the Tiger Shark Mark II would be coming back, because the Tiger Shark Mark II came first before the Vendetta. But apparently I guess the Vendetta's going to get a Mark II before the Tiger Shark. Unless he just didn't want to mention the Tiger Shark in this description, I guess, of weapons. So we'll see if the Tiger Shark still comes through. There's new Mastercraft weapons, such as the Koshka, the Vandergoover 1.15, is going to be available at tier 20. So that specifically says at tier 20, the Koshka is going to be available. And usually Mastercrafts, at least at this point in time, they're usually put in the reserves like the RK7 Mastercraft. The melee weapon, I feel like, should be at tier 20, because they make the Zombie Hand, I believe, at like tier 25 when it came to the Tiger Shark and the Crossfire, I meant to say, not the melee hand. So I'm not exactly sure if they just decided to switch the Koshka and the melee hand in terms of their placements, but we'll see later on. And we have our first DLC Mastercraft, the Daemon 3XB Imaginator, which is going to be available in reserves for you to pick up. So that's pretty cool. Our first DLC weapon Mastercraft, which means we're going to get other DLC weapon Mastercrafts as well, such as the Stingray, which has been linked in game files as well. There's going to be new camos, new outfits in the reserves, new weapon charms such as Pillow Talk, Just Peachy, and Bite Me. Judging by those names, I can imagine some very sexual innuendos that might come from that. I don't know. We got new death effects, of course, gestures and jump packs, and the BO4 reserves include, this is what they stated as the BO4 reserves includes the Vendetta Mark II for sure, the Argus, Blackout characters, Specialist characters, and more. So, we know the Vendetta Mark II, the Argus, probably the MOG, and the Saug are going to be all in there. They didn't specify whether Crossbow was going to be in reserves or not, so maybe that will be a tier weapon. And they also didn't specify whether the Zombie Hound was going to be in reserves as well, so we don't know where the Crossbow and the Zombie Hound are going to end up. I really hope they're both just in tiers for some weird reason, and just the Argus and the Vendetta Mark II are in reserves. So let me know what you guys think about that info. Pretty interesting. I'm going to give you a couple of notes about Reaper here. Reaper has a 50 cal machine gun. He's really slow when he has his specialist weapon now, his big freaking machine gun. But he's going to be very powerful. He's probably going to knock people out in 2 shots, if anything, and from any range. He's very slow, though. He's going to be very slow. You won't be able to move as much with him. So he's like the complete opposite of Spectre. Spectre moves really fast, but you have to be up close to kill them. Reaper moves very slow, but you can pretty much kill them at any range. So there's a big difference in playstyle when it comes to both characters. His equipment is the Shroud. It's called like the Reaper Shroud, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically the opposite of the sensor dart that Recon has. So you deploy the Shroud. It's like a little jammer, I guess you could say, from BO1. You deploy that Shroud, and pretty much anybody in that area that is an enemy, they can't see their minimap, or their minimap's like disabled if they're in that area, so they have no idea what red dots are going to be in that area or what. So pretty useful, at least in the right hands. I'm not going to find that too useful. I'm just going to use them for the freaking specialist weapon that he has. I'm just going to mow people down. Some crazy stuff, man. So let me know if you're excited for young freaking Reaper. So yeah, here at the end, I'm going to briefly talk about the new maps. There's 3 new maps. The first one is known as Der Schatten, I guess you could say, which is also known as the Shadow. It takes place in Der Eisendrache. It's kind of a mix of like also Origins as well. It's like a mix of Der Eisendrache and Origins. You see the big robot. You can actually like headglitch in his head. As you guys might have seen through the background gameplay of this video, I pretty much just had the DLC maps from the live stream pretty much just shown off. So that's Der Schatten. What you're watching right now is Remnant, the second map. It takes place in the marshes, and there's a museum in the middle of the marshes somewhere, which is pretty much an ode to everything zombie history in terms of Black Ops history, which is pretty cool. You see the moon, you see Voyage of Despair, you see like the Moondog somewhere. It's pretty cool if you want to like explore the map, and they say that these 2 maps are really huge. They mention them as larger maps, and even Remnant itself has 7 hard points, which is the most any Call of Duty Black Ops 4 map has had. So I don't understand why they don't have Ground War, which I think is really weird. And third but not least, there's Havana. What more can I say? It takes place in Cuba, and if you played it during BO1, you're going to feel right at home with the BO4 version. Those are the 3 maps. I only mentioned them briefly because they're only available for Black Ops Pass owners. If you guys are interested in the full live stream that Treyarch had, you can look at the description down below to see the maps in full detail and what they talk about when it comes to these maps. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Operation Apocalypse Z. You guys are absolutely amazing for the love and support you guys have given me. And if this video was informative / or helpful or even entertaining for whatever reason, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. We're so close to 27,000 subscribers. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at the mark over here. And without further ado, I freaking love you all. Stay amazing and stay blessed. Bye.